Hi everyone and welcome back to my cute little channel. It's Albaneraa. So today's video is really special for me because I'm going to talk about something that I'm really passionate about. My polyglot story. I speak 4 different languages: English, Italian, Spanish, and Japanese, even if I'm still learning it. I started learning languages because I was obsessed with trap music in 2016, like Migos, Lil Uzi, Ver, XXX, Tentacion, and I wish to understand the lyrics. So imagine just like a 14 years old girl listening to all of these songs, but not understanding anything. Imagine that I had to put the lyrics into Google Translate for understanding and print them on paper. Also, I think that learning languages fascinated me by how they change the way we think. And today I want to share with you what really helped me. So now I'm gonna show how I speak my 4 languages. So I'm gonna do a clip in every language. I already talk in everyday video like in English, so I really think that you hear me a lot talking in this language. But I really fall in love with this language when I was in London, I think. Beh, che dire, l'italiano è la mia prima lingua e sarò sempre comunque molto orgogliosa delle mie origini, nonostante penso sia la lingua che parlo peggio. Faccio un sacco di errori in italiano e questa è una cosa abbastanza imbarazzante, ma dettagli. La verdad es que yo me enamoré del español desde que empecé a escuchar Bad Bunny. Yo me dije, ok, tengo que aprender este idioma sí o sí. Y al final lo aprendí súper bien, todos mis amigos me entienden, me puedo explicar en este idioma, ok, hago errores, pero puedo explicarme bien, yo pienso. En verdad me encanta la cultura latina, por eso tengo este acento un poquito raro, todo mezclado. Pero no sé, me encanta el español, me encanta cómo suena, me encanta la cultura latina porque da como una energía increíble, ¿sabes? Como que todo es más alegre, más intenso y eso a mí me fascina muchísimo. Minasan konnichiwa, aruba desu. Ima nihongo o benkyou shiteiru no de yasashiku shite kudasai ne. That's all I know in Japanese. I'm learning. The hardest part, learning your first language. The first language is always the hardest, not because of grammar or vocabulary, but because you need to reprogram your brain to think differently. Once you manage that, every other language becomes easier. I want to talk about something that I think is totally normal when you are learning your first language. Being scared of making mistakes, especially when it comes to speaking. We get so anxious about our pronunciation, like, will I sound good? Will people understand me? Will they hear my accent? And all of that. So how did I get over that mental block? Honestly, it happened when I went to London for the first time. It was during Easter 2019, I think. As an Italian girl coming from Sardinia, and I come from this little tiny small town of 8,000 people, it already felt surreal to be there, like in such a big international city. But the craziest part was hearing so many people speaking in English all around me. I got so used to the sound of the language that suddenly I wasn't scared anymore to try speaking it. And when I finally did, I realized that no one was judging me. They were really trying to help me. Every morning I would get my cappuccino at Costa. I miss it so much. It was so cool. I felt just like so cool to order a cappuccino in English at 14 years old, I think, maybe 15, but I was young. I'm 22 by the way, right now. And that order became my little speaking practice. And I really think that that was the first time I truly unlocked my brain to the language, because I was totally think and try to speaking in another way. Keeping our languages active, that's really important. The secret to stay fluent is not studying every day, but living in that language. Even if it's just through music, movies, TV shows, or even friends, you need daily contact. And honestly, it doesn't take too much to keep a language alive. You don't need to sit down and study for hours. You can just listen to song when you are getting ready in the morning, or read a book about something that you're interested in but in another language. Like right now, I'm reading a book in Spanish about Japan mentality because I'm not speaking so much in Spanish. If you know me, you know that one of my favorite things in life is journal. I'm obsessed with books and writing. Since English is like the language that I'm using the most for work, for YouTube, for content creation, I decided to journal in English. And I swear it changes everything. Writing your journal in a foreign language is genius. Genius. Why? Because you learn to think directly in that language without the pressure to speaking to someone. And you're naturally gonna pick up the words you use the most when you think. It's honestly one of the most effective language hacks that I have ever tried. But I've made a list of teeny habits that may help you. First, switching your phone to another language. I know it seems crazy, but you get used to it so easy. 2. Sending voice message to yourself just to practice speaking without judgment. Seems crazy, but that really helps. 3. Cooking recipes only in that language. I don't know, I love to cook, so for me it was one of the acts that helped me. 4. In every week, choose some day where you only can speak another language. So maybe just like Monday English, Tuesday Spanish, and Wednesday Italian, or whatever you are learning, I don't know. They're small things, but they stack up. The goal isn't to be perfect, it's just to keep the language live in your daily life without stress so much. Mindset, because languages change who you are. I really think and I really believe that every language gives you a new version of yourself because you start to think in new ways. And I really think that that's the magic of being a polyglot. So if you want to start learning a new language, just start now. Even 15 minutes a day can change you. I'm learning Japanese just studying 15 minutes a day. Because here's the funny part. When you speak different languages, you don't just communicate different, you become different. It's like unlocking a new version of your personality. For example, all my friends always tell me that. Like, when I speak English, I seem like more sophisticated, but in Spanish, I suddenly became the most friendly, approachable, chaotic version of myself. Same person, same brain, but completely different energy, just because of the language that I'm using. And that's crazy if you really think that. But that's what I love the most about it. Languages don't just let you talk to more people, they let you discover more sides of you. So if you feel stuck in your native language, maybe you're not shy, you didn't find the right language to explain yourself. And please don't be afraid of making mistakes. I remember when I started shooting video for YouTube in English, I was just like so anxious about it because I only speak to my friends like in person, and I never speak on my social media. So I was just like anxious, scared, like what people are gonna think about me. But I really think that even if I make mistakes, people can totally understand what I'm trying to say. So I love to make a challenge on myself. And you're not supposed to be perfect on your first day, because when I watch my first video in English, I'm like, embarrassing, girl. That's so embarrassing. But we are there right now, so. And mistakes are literally part of the process. I remember more the mistakes that I made in some videos than everything good that I did in my whole life about English, I think. They teach you faster than any textbook ever will. Also, never underestimate the power of listening. Sometimes just listening train your brain. And if you're wondering like, how do I pick my next language that I want to learn? That's really easy for me. I just follow my curiosity. Let your heart choose. Like, I already know the next language that I want to learn. Right now, I'm really focusing on Japanese. Everyone knows that, I think. So that's my current obsession. It is really difficult. I mean, that's really, really a challenge for me because they have different writing systems. So it's really kind of hard for an Italian girl, but I'm gonna do it. But I already know that the next language that I want to learn is Portuguese. I love that. There's just something about the sound that is so magical, sweet. I don't know how to explain that, but I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I feel like it could unlock a new version of me, and I'm really curious to know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you're starting a new language, tell me which one. Let me know what's your favorite language and which one would you love to learn next. Let me know in the comments. I really hope that this video is gonna help you, but I'm really happy and I'm really proud of myself because I really think that I'm getting so better and better with languages, and I really think that for a creative person in general, it's so cool to be able to express myself in so many languages. And that's all for today. So have a really good day and never stop learning anything because you can do everything that you want to do. Bye. Kisses. Kisses. Haba.